Hi everyone, Mike McConville here again, Stratford, Ontario, Canada for String Tech Workstations. Jody and Eileen drove up from Pennsylvania to drop off a few guitars. This is his 57 reissue Candy Apple Les Paul. Beautiful finish on this thing. And needless to say, you can't get the thing in tune. We're going to compensate a nut. It will need a fret dress at the neck junction. We're actually going to take down the depth of that ring a little bit from the other side. I think we may end up doing a wraparound. Now, he's got these bone replacement saddles that they'll be back tomorrow afternoon to pick this up. They're hanging in Stratford for a couple of days. They've gone off to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm sure that'll keep them entertained for the afternoon. And we'll give you play-by-play on this as we do it. Well, as you've seen in previous videos, we're going to heat up that nut and score it all the way around with a razor knife before we extract it. Okay, we've heated that Les Paul nut up and we split it in half. Just going to heat it up a little bit more and get it ready to extract. I've already scored this with a hot razor knife across the bottom and along the leading edge, and you can see how that black paint goes up onto the nut itself. This is why you got to be careful. You don't want to go chipping anything off the face of that headstock. So that's scored all the way around. We're going to give this just a little bit of a tap here to tap it away from the leading edge. We'll give that a try now and see if we can have any luck getting that out. Oh, gotta love that. That's as clean as it gets. Let me bring you in a little closer. So there's the bottom of the nut, and there is the cavity. Not one speck of wood. You can see the little flap of lacquer at the end here. I'm very carefully going to cut that back level with the floor. And that's why the real Les Paul nuts, it's a pretty tricky job to get these out. Well, as you can see on this one, I needed to remove the neck pickup in order to dress that tenon and mortise portion of the neck to body junction. Okay. You don't always have to take the neck pickup out, but in this case we did, no choice. And you can see there's a bit of fret wear, these first few frets. Not enough to warrant pulling a fret though. So we'll dress that neck to body junction and then do a dress full length, and then we'll put on our new strings and fit that compensated nut. As per usual, this whole section here needed to be leveled. We're just going to recrown and polish, and we'll get rid of all these sort of faint ghost marks in those first few frets. Well, here's our certificate of authenticity. Yeah, I love that candy apple finish. It's got a big chunk of neck, tons of sustain. We got the compensated nut on there. Dressed those frets at the neck junction. We set it up for wraparound and today to those saddles, and got this to sort of maximum playability. So before I get into digging in with this, I just want to play some simple chords in the first position. Try doing this on your Les Paul. E major 9, first position. Jody was saying all the guys back home in Pennsylvania were saying this is his best sounding guitar, but he said he spent more time tuning than he did playing. You barely glance at your tuner now. This thing is perfectly in tune, as always. After a compensated nut. Name a chord. A. C. As I've done in previous videos, I like to go through a series of intervals, root, we'll call that the root, 6th and 10th. This is E minor or G major, whichever way you want to look at it. see why the guys in the band are impressed with this guitar. It's got major Les Paul chunk. Neck pickup. Even after that bending, you can do all those first position chords, man. Well, that's it for the Candy Apple Red 57 VOS. Frets are buffed to a mirror shine, every trace of wear is gone. Well, this thing for the first time is playing 100%, perfectly in tune and smooth as butter.